What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more George Michael, and we're returning to the 1996 album Older. Thank you again to Michaela for providing this CD, as well as Herman for sending the album in digital form. And the next track in the playlist is The Strangest Thing, which makes me wonder whether the thing in question is strange for everyone or only for the narrator. Nevertheless, it is a very clear phrase and yet totally ambiguous at the same time, so let's see what I can catch on a first listen. This is George Michael. The track is The Strangest Thing, and it's from his 1996 album Older. What a lovely tune. I'll try to comment on the Sonics first. Very smooth and down tempo, yet trance like percussion and rhythm. Definitely an Eastern flavor, not only in terms of that flute or woodwind, whatever that was, but just some of the little. Like there was a plucked instrument as well that just had some little touches along the way, and that also had a bit of an Eastern feel. So, yes, ultimately the Sonics were dance floor in the sense that they have that steady 4/4 rhythm, and yet again they were mellow, they were down tempo and very smooth and soothing. So not like a foot stamping, fist pumping dance floor tune, but almost a reflective and considered dance floor track, if that makes any sense. I certainly enjoy George's vocals, which fit right in with that mellow, down-tempo feel. They're very breathy and soft, like he's, in the late night or early morning hours, sitting in his bed, thinking about these things. And there's a reference, of course, to a thief being in his bed. But yeah, it feels like his vocals are very attuned to the sonic atmosphere overall. Lyrically, I'm intrigued because it sounds like something's going on with him, but there's also this other person. So he starts by saying, he doesn't recognize people anymore, and he hopes they're not doing other things, just can they be there for him when he needs it? But then he's saying again that a lion in his head and a thief in his bed? I don't quite know how to take those two lines, and even if it's lion for the first line, I may be mishearing that. But eventually he says, like, this other person is the only one who knew him in some meaningful sense. So it sounds like it's a person with whom he had a great connection or an important connection, but time and maybe the weathering or wearing away of their association, their relationship, has now put them in a less clear place, or a place where they have less communication and understanding between each other, and it's like he's still reaching out, but he's also acknowledging this disconnect or the change, seemingly for the worse, that has transpired in their association. So yes, I do wonder, again, it seems like a lot of George's songs are autobiographical, so I'm guessing this is in that vein, but is it in relation to his father? Is it in relation to a former lover? I'm guessing if we're saying like a thief in his bed, it's more like a lover or a former partner, someone who stole his heart or stole his emotions, but now has taken them away or is keeping them from George because they're not connected or intimate the way they used to be. So yeah, that's a bit of a stab, maybe not in the dark, but with limited understanding of the lines I caught and not even knowing if I heard them all clearly. But yes, it feels like there's been a passage of time, wearing away or a disintegration of emotions which were formerly strong and connected, and he's seemingly saying maybe it's because of the other person's behavior, but also, again, if he doesn't recognize someone, I suppose that could be because they've changed so much and he doesn't even recognize the person who he used to know. But it also seems like maybe there's something internal happening with the narrator. Either way, a smooth, elegant, and beautifully sung song, which feels like very much par for the course for George. Let me know what you think of this one, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.